Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I have been doing crafting for a few years now and I noticed that a lot of my fellow crafters are on YouTube, so I thought it was about time that I joined the team and started sharing some videos of things that I receive from my pen pals, things that I'm creating, stuff that inspires me and all of that. So welcome to anybody that is new to following me or anything like that. But also thank you to everybody that has supported me and shared mail with me in the last few years. It is something that I take great pleasure in crafting, in receiving. I love, sharing things with everybody. But also being the recipient of something so special and creative from other people as well. So I thought before I, do any videos on any crafts or anything like that, that I would share with you my craft space. I've recently moved to a separate spot in the house so that I can spread out a little bit more, and just have like a little space of my own to work on stuff. So let me just show you around, okay? So let's start from the left. So on this shelf at the top is just a few bits and pieces of like random, not really crafty, I guess, so much stuff. Top shelf, I've got my coloring stuff for when I'm in the mood to craft. Color. These tubs here have got like all sequins in them, color coded, I guess. I'm a bit slack with it, and after buying these I actually found that I wasn't really so happy with them, so eventually I will replace them with something else, but they'll do for the moment. I have lots of magazines and inspirational magazines, I guess. Daphne's Diary has to be one of my favorites. It's so beautiful every time I read them. In this little suitcase here is where I keep like my, what do they call them? Epoxy shapes, things like that. So stars, hearts, just little random bits like that. Then coming back to the second box is all sequin mixes, so with multicolors and things like that. The next box is, everyone's probably going to go, whoa. My enamel dots, enamel flowers, brads, everything like that. I have probably almost every color you can imagine, and shape, and everything like that. So I love adding enamel dots and like rhinestones and things like that to my crafts to give them that extra bling. Then it just occurred to me that maybe this video could go on forever if I go through every single one. Next shelf down in this top box here is handmade embellishments that people have sent to me or that I have made myself. Next one down is flowers, all flowers. Then we come across, and this is spare straws, things like that. Journal cards, more journal cards, more journal cards. Okay, and then the next shelf down, this tub's full of just like random bits and pieces. This tub is full of mesh, leatherette, things like that to make different projects with. This box has, what do you call them? Bags, like packaging bags, all different styles, sizes, everything like that to package up different crafts with. This one is full of random crafty bits, feathers, frames, tags, stickers, postcards, different things like that. This box is full of things that I have received from pen pals or bought but haven't used yet. And even though it is a random box that actually still has my address on it, but I kept this one in particular because it was a box that my very good friend Alicia from Love Letter Generation sent me, at least a year ago now. But I just loved this girl and how she decorated it, and I could never part with it. So you can see here I've got like lots of different things that I'm yet to create with, but have not just yet. So let me just pop that back up. Then going down to the bottom shelf is a box that is, yes, it's massive, full of just craft collections. Christmas craft collections. So I only grab it out, you know, for that one particular time of the year to craft with. And then in there is just some random extra bits and pieces. So then we move on and we've got my sewing area. We've got my little, you know, random shapes, things like that, and some ribbons. Then we come across again, and top two are for stamps, which I actually don't use a lot of, but every so often I think, maybe I will. And then down the bottom is all my tapes and you know, like adhesive rolls, things like that. Then we come up and I've got things that I've started working on for no particular person as yet, but we'll come back to them later on. And then inside my cupboard is just notebooks, extra tape rolls, pens, things like stuff that I don't use all the time but still handy for when I need them. My little sprocket printer, my Instax, all of that. Then we come down and we've got glitter, we've got pom-poms, we have my little box of charms, which is a small collection at the moment but building up to it. Down the bottom is some Halloween stuff, some Scentsy melts. Then we come across and we've got my die cuts. Then I actually almost forgot what I had in here. What do they call it? Crepe paper to make little flat rosettes with. And then down the bottom is sewing materials like bobbins, threads, things like that. Down the bottom here is just random things that I keep, mail that I have received from pen pals. Down the bottom is just scrap papers that I can bring out to use later on. And then also boxes that I can keep for later to send to pen pals. Up in the top is just my little stash of gifts and things like that pen pals have sent to me. Study books, notebooks, stickers, journals. Over here I have my little memory decks box with my memory decks in it. Mini ephemera, washi tape samples, doily box, die cut random bits and pieces box. Up the top is where I keep my cutter, my fuse tool, envelope, banner, everything like that. And then on my desk we've got pegs, just little stickers, random things, more notebooks. In here I have tassels, and those
little album rings. In here I have my eyelets. Bits and pieces that I can add on to like pegs, things like that. And then in the last one is pegs, giant paper clips, anything like that. More paper clips, rosettes, straws, pens, and then we come across and we have my wall of washi. Would you even believe that for the amount of washi that I have, I actually don't use them anywhere near as much. In here I have stickers, my die cutter, top drawer is my eyelet tool, fringing scissors, corner punch, washi punch, what do they call these things? They're like Martha Stewart. Well, that one I think is We Are Memory Keepers, but you guys get the idea. Second drawer is for my glue gun. Bottom drawer is for my Velcro and my customs declarations. In my broken cupboard is bags and things to sand, and also things that I keep that I can possibly make into things later on. There is where I keep mail that is to be sent. Then we come across filing cabinet is more like personal business stuff. In the top here I have ribbons, what is it called? Wool, sequins, everything like that. In here is where I have all of my open ephemera packs that don't necessarily belong to a whole collection. Or as my husband would probably describe, it's where ephemera go to die, because once they go in there, I don't forget about them, but they're not at the top of the to-use list. Then I just have a little bit of a decorative corner. In here, I have stickers, sticker sheets, puffy stickers, like, yeah, you get the idea. My scrapbook album, which is kind of a work in progress, and chipboard that, again, is not necessarily part of a whole collection that I have, but I just like to keep them together and pull them out when I like to play. Down the bottom is fonts and thickers. Again, probably everything that you could possibly imagine, and it just keeps going and going and going. Then we'll come across the bottom first. So in this one is all wrapping paper, shred, gift bags, confetti, anything that I'll use to kind of decorate and package up mail with. Come across again, and this one is usually where I put things that I want to gift to pen pals. So things like I just see when I'm out and I think they might be nice to add in with some mail at some point or another, so I just keep them all in there. That is actually a whole lot of paper that I'm going to donate. This is full of vellum and acetate, just so that it's in a separate spot for me to use. This is empty at the moment, and this box is where I keep all my 6x6 paper pads. Again, there's heaps and I just pull them out whenever I feel inspired to do something different. Here is mostly paper pads that I have bought along the way for different things or been gifted for different things, but don't necessarily really belong to any collection. On the top is a few collections that I have either bought or received recently that I haven't kind of started to play with yet. Then along these two are collections. So I tried to organize them a little while ago and go, okay, this side here is for anything like not random, but you know, I've got Simple Stories, I've got Cocoa Vanilla collections, I've got Uniquely Creative, Jen Hadfield, Amy Tangerine. What else have I got? More Cocoa Vanilla, Rosie's Studio, more Rosie's Studio. What was that collection? Chamel Sparkle City, Echo Park, Uniquely Creative. Yep, you get the idea on that side. And then this side, I tried to make mostly for Maggie Holmes or crate paper. So I've got Hey Pumpkin, Sweet Story, I can't remember what they're all called, Fresh Bouquet, Marigold, Magical Forest, which I haven't used yet.
Here's what I found.
My watch is talking to me. What's that one called? Heritage, haven't played with yet. Carousel, one of my favorites. Sunny Days. This one is a bit of Bloom and Gather. And then then it goes on to other collections. Heidi Swap Color Fresh. Here and Now by Dear Lizzie. What was this one? Teen Spirit, I think, from Simple... Oh, no, sorry. This one's Kate and Ash by Simple Stories. This one was Teen Spirit from Echo Park. And then I've got... What's that one? I think that one was Gums and Roses or something like that from Uniquely Creative. So that's... yeah, that's pretty much like my craft room. I don't think I've missed anything. But yeah, anyway, sorry if this video took a little while. And like I said, thank you to everybody that has inspired me, supported me, encouraged throughout this crafting journey that I have started. And I look forward to sharing many more videos with you. Yeah, thanks guys. Please comment, leave a subscription. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to pop them below and I will get back to you. Bye guys.